I'm Paula G of The Paula G Show on Survival Radio Network, and we are here live at the IN10se Dance Challenge at Clayton State University in Atlanta, Georgia. And with me is Tena Morales of the International Lindy Hop Dance Competition, which takes place in Washington, D.C., as well as the International Swing Dance Championship that takes place in Houston, Texas. How are you this evening? You came all the way in from Houston.
Yes, I did. I came all the way from Houston to support T.W, Tracia, and this event.
Wow. So how are things in Houston?
They're okay. They're okay. They're coming along. It's coming along. We're blessed. Not too much to worry about. You know, my family's healthy, and so that's all we got to worry about.
Well, our thoughts and prayers, as we say, are genuinely with you all, that life will return to normal sooner than later.
Yes.
Sooner than later. So tell us a little bit about Tena Morales and the dance competitions that you have.
Well, I actually have three. The largest one is International Lindy Hop Championships. That's in Washington, D.C. And what it is to big band music, and it goes all the way back to like the 1920 style dance from like Jitterbug. It's called Lindy Hop, that originated in Harlem.
Okay.
And so it's a 4-day event, and we have about 1,000 people from about 23 different countries. So Lindy Hop's done all over the world, and so it's huge in Korea and Russia and Lithuania.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yes.
That is awesome. And then you have a couple of others?
And then I have International Swing Dance Championships, which is in Houston, Texas, and that's the urban dancing. And we get a couple hundred people from there as well. And that's also a 4-day event. Mm-hmm. And competitions, it's like social dancing mixed with competitions. And then I also have another Lindy Hop event in Houston, and that's also a pretty large event. So.
Wow, so how did you get involved in all of these different, or how did you get involved in the dance, first of all, I should say?
I used to, my sister, I used to live in the D.C. area, and my sister owned an aerobic studio, and I used to teach hip-hop dance. And I was going through a divorce at that time, and my sister kept telling me about this, you got to come out and see this swing dance stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to see that.
Right.
But I ended up going, and so I got involved with that. And then after about a year, I started competing. Won a couple of things, and then I started judging a lot, and judging all over the country and doing workshops. And then I got to the point where I was like, oh, well, I don't like the way this workshop's run, or I don't like the way this, and so I said, I'll start my own. And so I've been doing dance events for almost 20 years.
Wow, I had Tracia was on my show this past week, and we were talking about how she got started. And she also mentioned that she was going through a divorce, and she just wanted something to make her feel good, something to make her feel happy. And we were talking about how dance does that. It's a release.
It does. It changed my life, because I remember when my sister actually made me go out, and I went out and I was just like transfixed with these people dancing. And it was on a Saturday night, and that Monday I went into a class. Then I went to a class Tuesday, went to a class Thursday. I drove about an hour and a half from my house, and it just completely changed my life. It changed my attitude. I got another family, a dance family from it, so it's really good. So you find people like Tracia that you can that you identify with, and it's great for everything in your life, I think.
It's very addictive.
It's very addictive. Very addictive. But it's a great addiction. If you got to have one, this is a great one to have.
Right. So speaking of addictions, we as women, we have addictions sometimes to our shoes, and I understand you have quite a few pair of dance shoes. We may not necessarily be able to see them on camera, but dance shoes is that's big business, and that's a serious thing in this whole dance community. So talk to us a little bit about the dance shoes.
I probably have about 150 pair of dance shoes. I don't wear them all, and I buy more than I wear. So, and I usually have some favorites that I wear all the time. But they come in all different styles and lengths, and it's almost becomes part of your identity too as well. just like whatever you wear, your dance shoes become part of that too. So
Because the shoes are, what you have on your feet when
Yes.
you're on the dance floor, and the mobility and being able to move around is huge.
yes, and regular shoes are heavy, and dance shoes are very, very light. If you pick them up, they're very light. Like these have felt bottoms, and the shoe itself is light, so it enables you to do more, And some have spin circles on it and things like that. So
That is absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. Is there anything else you want to share with the audience before we go?
just come out and come out to IN10se Dance.
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. IN10se Dance right here, Clayton State University, Atlanta, Georgia. Tena Morales, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.